Good afternoon, this is Crystal Denison, and I will be giving my informative speech on Jack Russell Terriers and Parson Russell himself. The breed, Jack Russell Terriers, was introduced by Parson Jack Russell. The purpose was to create a fearless small dog so that it would flush out the foxes from underground for the hunters during a fox hunt. The Jack Russell is fearless and will protect itself, is alert, confident, and has a strong endurance so that it can run with the beagles and the horses during a fox hunt. The breed was first introduced in the mid-1800s, though it is not known what exact breeds were used during crossbreeding. It is believed that bull terriers and beagles were among the breeds used. The Jack Russell Terrier takes its name from Reverend Jack Russell, who bred one of the finest strains of terriers for working fox in Devonshire, England in the mid to late 1800s. Reverend Russell, who lived from 1795 to 1883, apart from his church activities, had a passion for fox hunting and breeding fox hunting dogs. The characteristics of a Jack Russell Terrier, which it's important to note that there are two Russell Terriers. There's a Parson Russell Terrier and a Jack Russell Terrier. The Jack Russell Terrier stands 10 to 12 inches in height at the shoulder, weighing 11 to 13 pounds, and is shorter and stockier than the Parson Russell Terrier, which is 13 to 17 pounds and 12 to 14 inches in height at the shoulder. The terrier itself is broader at the shoulders and narrows at the hindquarters, with a docked tail of a few inches so that the hunters could use it as the tail as a handle to pull him out of the foxholes. The Jack Russell Terrier's coat can be wiry, smooth, or broken, which is a mix of smooth and wire. Its colors are mostly white, with at least 51% white, with black and tan and or brown. The breed does not require much bathing, however. It is a year-round shedder and requires to be brushed with a shedding blade or a brush that has wire bristles. A broken coat may also be required to be stripped if it is being shown, and we'll see if I can show my dog. Okay, this is Maximus, and he is a smooth coat terrier. He has the black, tan, and brown markings. He is also more than 51% white. His face has the white around his mouth with a black nose, which is breed standard. His eyes also have the eyeliner effect, which is a breed standard as well, which just means his eyes are lined with black around it. He has black spots, just three small black spots, and his tail has a white tip at the end so that the hunters can know that it's the dog and not a fox or another rodent, because they're so small. Maximus is a small dog. He is about 7 months old and will get taller and longer. And I will show also my 2-year-old Beagle Jack Russell mix. His name is Hercules. Let's see if I can get him. And this is Hercules. He is much longer and much stockier. And he also has the black, tan, and brown markings. He is more than 51% white and has a long tail because he's not purebred, so I did not dock it. As you can tell, he is much, much larger than Maximus. Hercules is about 2.5 years old now and is fully grown. It is also important to note that the Jack Russell Terrier is a quite loyal breed. It requires an abundant amount of exercise and space to run around. If it does not get enough exercise, it will become a nuisance and bother you till you get up and take the dog for a brisk walk or play with it. It is best to have a companion for your Jack Russell Terrier. I have 3 Jack Russell Terriers at the moment. The breed itself is called a big dog, compressed in a little dog's body. Some are prone to dislocation of the kneecaps, inherited eye diseases, deafness, and a disease of the hips and joints that small dogs can get. If you go to therealjackrussell.com/fun/galleryshow.php, you can see the many different looks of a Jack Russell Terrier. It is because of its many looks. The Jack Russell Terrier Club of America was against the standardization of the breed as stated by the American Kennel Club, or AKC. The Jack Russell Terrier Club of America is a wonderful foundation to be a part of. It is dedicated to the preservation and research of the Jack Russell Terrier breed. It is dedicated to the preservation of the breed as Parson Russell would have had it back in the late 1800s. Thank you for viewing my video, and I look forward to your critiques.